Peace be upon you. Today we will talking about a new lesson which is multiply fractions. In this lesson we will follow the basic rules, the basic steps. Then first of all we should write the title here, which is multiply. I will consider this paper as my board. Then after that I will write in the middle here the title, which is multiply fractions. Then after that I will write my date, which is 6/8 and 2020. Then after that I should write my learning objective here. Okay, we can write it here, the learning objective, or here, whatever. Okay, then my learning objective will be to multiply fractions using models. Okay. Previous we have talked about multiplying fractions or fractions in general. Then, for example, if I write this fraction 1/3, this part as a warming up, which is to revise on the last lesson or to revise on the critical point, to represent and to link between the previous lessons and this lesson, which is multiplying fractions or multiply fractions. Then 1/3 consists of numerator, which is this part, and denominator, which is this part, this one numerator and this one denominator. And we can draw it. For example, here I can draw this square. Then after that I will divide it based on what? On the number of denominator, which is how many parts, which is 3 parts. And after that I will draw just only one part to represent the fraction, which is 1/3. But today we will talking about a new lesson, which is multiply fractions. Then how can we multiply these fractions together, or these fractions together, by using models? Let's see. For example, if I have, this is the first example here today, then I will start my lesson now by using what? By using multiply fractions using models. For example, the first example we have that multiply what? Multiply 1/3 times 4/5. Then to multiply this or these fractions, we should draw a rectangle first of all. This one will be rectangle. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Try to make it clear. Okay, you can use your geometric tools. Then after that we can divide it into 5 equal columns to represent the factor 4/5 or 4/5. Then I will divide it into 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after that I will draw or shade 4 parts of the 5 columns, which is here, for example, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one is empty. Focus on that. Now I will move on to the second fraction, which is 1/3. Then I will divide it into 3 equal rows, like that. 1, 2, and 3. And after that I have just only one in numerator here. Then I will draw just only 1 out of 3. But here the instruction or intersecting part, which is how many part, then the rectangle is divided into 15 smaller rectangles. This is the denominator of the product. This is the denominator. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. This is what? This is the denominator. Okay? Okay. Then I will write the denominator 15. There are 4 smaller rectangles that contain both types of shading, which is what? The intersecting part from 1 and 4. Then 4 is the numerator of the product. Here I have 4. Another example, which is example 2, I will use direct multiplying without modeling, which is here example 1 and here example 2. By the way, I can link the whole lesson by any real world problem. We have lots of real world problems in math books and on YouTube. You should search about lots of things related to our life, to linking between this lesson and any issue in our life. Example 2, directly I have 4 over 6 times 2 over 3, for example. Then I will make multiplying for numerator directly, which is 4 times 2 equal what? Equal 8, and 6 times 3 will be 18. In this lesson, I will not discuss how to simplify the results. I just only represent how to multiplying using models and how to multiply fractions directly. Okay, to be sure about your answer. Okay. After this step, you should move on and ask your students how to solve lots of exercises. How to solve lots of exercises in math book. Okay. For example, here, find the product, draw a model. This is an important question for your student, which is here exercise for your student. Then find the product, then draw a model. Okay, for example, we have here 2 over 5 times 3 over 4. This question for your student, I will solve it. We will draw the same rectangle. I will divide it into 5 parts, which is 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. I will draw 2 columns out of 5, depends on my numerator, and now I will divide it into 4 rows, equal rows. Then I will shade 3, which is 1 2 3. Then the intersecting area here will be 6 in numerator directly, and we will count all of them to write it in the denominator, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Then this one 20. Or we can use direct multiplying, which is 2 times 3 it will be 6, and 5 times 4 it will be 20. Same answer, and so on. This is our whole lesson. Again, خلينا نوضح أكتر إزاي نقدر نشرح درس بشكل كويس. إحنا لازم نكتب التايتل. طبعا إحنا ممكن أكيد نكتب الماث، إن إحنا بنحكي عن الماث. والتايتل بتاعي learning objective هكتبه يمين أو يسار، ده شيء عادي. عندي الديت بتاعي اللي هو 6 of August 2020. وبعدين أنا بدأت بالwarming up، يعني في warming up linking between the previous lessons. لازم تعمل تعملوا warming up عن اللي فات. بعد كده بنبدأ بالexamples على طول. أو يفضل الريل وورد بروبلم. لو أنا عندي ريل وورد بروبلم ريليتد للموضوع ببدأ بيها. في اكتيفيتي عندي بلاقي في الماث بوكس عندي، او في اكتيفيتي لازم اطبقها، لازم انفذها. طبعا الاكتيفيتي بتكون مثلا لها ماتيريال معينه مكتوبه في البوكس اللي موجوده بتاعت الماث، او موجوده على اليوتيوب. لو انت كتبت بروجكت related للمالتيبلاي fractions او activities related للمالتيبلاي fractions، الليسون اللي موجود معانا هيطلع علينا اكتر من activity. طبعا لازم يكون معاك قدامك students او اكتر من trainee عشان تتدرب معاهم او تطبق الموضوع ده معاهم. بعد كده بتبدا بالاكزامبلز، او الاكزامبلز في البدايه بعدين الاكتيفيتي، ما فيش مشكله فيها. بعد ما هو اخد المين ايديا لازم تدربه على اكتر من اكسرسايز. في اكسرسايزز كتير دي في البارت بتاع الايفالويشن، ازاي ان انا بقيم الطالب هل هو استوعب الفكره الاساسيه ووصلت له المعلومات الاساسيه ولا لا. بعد كده بعمل ريكاب او جنرال ريفيجن عن الليسن ككل. بشرح اكزامبل تاني او اتنين بطرق بنفس الطريقه او بطريقه اخرى عشان الطالب يثبت عنده الفكره. ممكن اعمل جروب وورك، اعمل جروبس، اقسم جروبس كتير واشرح للطلاب، او اخلي طالب ليدر واعمل ميكسد جروبس، انه يكون الجروب نفسه مش بنفس المستوى، مستويات مختلفه، بحيث انه الطلاب يكون عندهم قابلية للتعلم من بعض. في كومبيتيشن عندي، في منافسة بين الطلاب وبين بعض. أتمنى الفيديو يكون أضاف شيء ولو بسيط، وبالتوفيق للجميع إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.